she reminded me of a boy. I was like, wow, this girl has good batting technique, and then, you know, it's so lovely to see someone bat like that.
Presenting Maruti Suzuki Espresso. With more space, more style, more mileage, it's made for more.
Hello everybody, you're watching Maruti Suzuki Arena presents Icons Made for More. I'm sitting here with the only Indian captain to have ever led her team to not one but two World Cup finals. The one, the only, Mithali Raj. Hi Mithali.
Hi.
How are we doing?
So far good.
So far so good?
Yeah.
Okay, my driving skills is something that you can put up with for now?
Yes.
Okay, we're in the beautiful Maruti Suzuki Espresso. It's a red hot car and we're having some great conversations. We will continue doing that. So in this particular chat, I want to focus on an absolutely talented all-rounder. I'm only going to give you a clue.
Okay.
And you'll have to guess who I'm talking about. Yeah, she has recently been named the DSP of the Uttar Pradesh Police Department. The queen of all
actually
trades.
I have to even guess. That's Deepti Sharma from
Yes.
UP. Yeah.
Yes, DS has been
Yes.
named the DSP.
DSP, yes.
Yeah, fabulous. Congratulations to her. Let's talk about her a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about a pure all-rounder, you immediately think about somebody like a Deepti Sharma, right?
Yes.
What was your first impression of her?
When she came into the scene, like when she made a debut for India in about, I think roughly around 2014, 2015, she had this short boyish haircut, and she just looked like a boy, like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old boy. And you know, I watched her bat in the nets, and she reminded me so much of those under 16 boys. Like we would play a lot of practice games with one of those boys, and I was quite impressed with her batting. Like because and when you see girls bat and then you see an under 16 boys, there is a little bit of a difference in that, in the style and technique and everything. And she reminded me of a boy. I was like, wow, this girl has good batting technique, and then, you know, it's so lovely to see someone bat like that. So yes, I was quite impressed the first time I saw her bat in the nets for India.
India has a knack of producing some of the best off-spinners in the world. I mean, you talk about Ravichandran Ashwin, Harbhajan Singh, and Deepti Sharma definitely follows suit. Would you put her in that great category, Mithali?
Yes, she's someone who can turn the ball, who can also use those drifters, someone who can bowl on any surface and keep the batter quiet. So that shows that, you know, she's a thinking cricketer, and when she comes to bowl, she thinks a lot behind every over that she is bowling. So she has certain specific plans and she executes it. It's very rarely that you see that she's going for runs.
Well put. You usually see leg spinners either go for big runs or actually take a lot of wickets, but for an off spinner to be economical, like you said, is a really good thing in a ground like Chinnaswamy. But what do you think was her standout feature when you saw her rise through the ranks in domestic cricket?
I think she's a very, they say, you know, the street smart. Like, you know, they know like at that moment what is required, and they pick those small details and try and use it in their skill. I think she's one of them. Whether it is her batting or whether it is her bowling, she's always finding the small details which she can use to get a performance through batting or get a wicket through her bowling spells. So that I think one of her best qualities.
Now you said street smart, which is why I want to ask you, given the space that she's in right now, do you see a future WPL captain in Deepti Sharma?
I think someone who's got those experience of playing for India for a while now, and where every time India was pushed to the wall, then she found herself to perform even as a batter, going lower order, or as a bowler. I think you can always give her an opportunity to see if she has the qualities to lead a side. I mean, and sometimes there are players who might not reflect like that, but given the opportunity, they turn out to be good leaders.
And you've seen that multiple times, especially in Indian cricket,
Yeah.
haven't you? And what sort of a character is she? When things are tough, is it always good to have a Deepti Sharma around?
She's a very quiet person.
Okay.
Not someone who like instantly crack a joke and is a live wire of a party. Someone who's quiet, who's very happy in her own zone. Find one or two players that she talks a little bit, and then again she goes quiet.
But you've managed to get the best out of her. Tell me what the trick is.
Well, I think whatever little time I spend with her, I try and interact with her about her family, keep her more in that comfort zone where she's talking a lot to me than me talking to her. if you interact a lot more with her comfort topics, I think she's more forthcoming in expressing herself.
You know, you said that the first time you saw Deepti Sharma, she reminded you of a 14-15-year-old
Yes.
boy, right?
Yeah.
Does she still carry the same kind of energy, or do you think she's evolved in that sense?
I think she definitely has evolved. I'm sure you can't really like have the similar energy.
Not physically.
Yeah, but
just in terms of
I
personality.
think now she is, you can say she's one of the seniors in the side. She does sometimes, I've seen her reach out to the young players in the side, like a bowler who's just come into the scene requires a bit of inputs. She walks up to them. I've seen her do that in the domestic. Sometimes in the zonal squads where you know you're the current India player, so a lot of players look up to you for inputs, help them out, and she's done that.
Thank you so much, Mithali. This was fabulous. We learned a little bit more about Deepti Sharma, and I can't shake that image out of my head. Every time I see Deepti, I'm going to think of a 15-year-old boy just running into bowl or batting. Thank you so much for sharing a lot of tidbits about Deepti, and I'm sure you guys enjoyed watching this as well. You were watching Maruti Suzuki Arena presents Icons Made for More. Stick around because we've got a bonus clip of Deepti Sharma handling a challenge that ESPNcricinfo threw at her.
Instagram posts or Instagram stories?
Instagram post.
Batting in the top order or playing as a finisher?
Finisher.
4 runs needed off the last ball, would you rather be batting or bowling?
मैं बैटिंग चूज करूंगी.
Smriti Mandhana's cover drive or Harmanpreet Kaur's sweep?
हैरी डी का स्वीप शॉट.
Call or text?
मैं सॉरी. टेक्स्ट.
Beat England in England or Australia in Australia?
ऑस्ट्रेलिया इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया.
Jemima Rodriguez's singing skills or her dancing skills?
सिंगिंग.
Bowling to Alyssa Healy or batting with Alyssa Healy?
बॉलिंग टू एलिसा हिली.
Watch movies at home or in the theatre?
थिएटर में.
Petha or Roshkulla?
पेठा ऑब्वियसली.
Bowling to Shafali Verma or bowling to Richa Ghosh?
रिचा घोष.
Jhulan Goswami is entering one elevator, Saurav Ganguly another. Who do you enter the elevator with?
झूलन गोस्वामी.
Lords or MCG?
लॉर्ड्स.
Who's the bigger prankster, Jemima Rodriguez or Radha Yadav?
जेमिमा.
Cardio or weights?
कार्डियो.
Would you prefer to lose your phone or your wallet?
लूजिंग माई फोन.
Bowling in the power play or bowling in the death?
बॉलिंग इन पावर प्ले.
Scoring a century or taking 5 wickets?
टेकिंग 5 विकेट्स.
Presenting Maruti Suzuki Espresso. With more space, more style, more mileage, it's made for more.